Okay, so now let's talk about how we convert a hexadecimal number to decimal number. So hexadecimal numbers are those numbers that have a base of 16. So here I've shown a table where the decimal numbers go from 0 to 15 and the corresponding second row with the hexadecimal numbers. So from 0 to 9 they're the same as the decimal numbers. So but when it is 2 digits with decimal number 10, the equivalent hexadecimal is A. For 11 it's B, 12 C, 13 D, 14 E, 15 F, and after 15 the hexadecimal numbers take 2 digits instead of the 1. So that's a table we need to get familiar with. Now let's do an example. An example in the form of like this here, convert 2F3 to decimal. Okay, so how do we convert the number 2F3? This. So I'm going to rewrite 2F3 with some spaces in between, and I'm going to create the second row. I'm going to start from the right end. Right end, the first number we have is 3 hexadecimal. Underneath that, the second row where I have my cursor, I'm going to write an equivalent decimal number, which is 16 to the power 0. Anything to the power 0 is 1. So I write it there. Then to the left, we have F. Underneath that F, we're going to write 16 to the power 1, which is 16. We'll convert these to a different font color so that they're in decimal. There it is, black color. And then underneath the hexadecimal 2, we're going to write, so the first number here is 16 to the power 0 is 1, then to the left of that is 16 to the power 1, which is 16, and then to the left of that is 16 to the power 2, which is 256. And here I get that blue color once again. Let's convert that into our decimal color, which is black. Okay, so the first row and the second row are computed as follows, and then what we're going to do is multiply each position of the first row by the second row. So in the first row we have a 2, underneath that we have a 256. We're going to multiply 2 by 256, and then add to that in the second position we have an F. And if you can go back to that chart, you see chart F is number 15. Let's actually bring that up, that and that, right? Now we have number F is, sorry, F means 15. F is a 15, so instead of F I'm going to write 15 for the F, and then multiplied by the corresponding position, the second row, which is 16, and then add the third number, which is a 3, and multiplied by the position, the third position of the second row, which is a 1. And if you add all those, 2 times 256 plus 15 times 16 plus 3 times 1, you will get the equivalent decimal number 755. So 253 in hexadecimal is equal to 755 in decimal. And that is the answer.